Thank you for giving us the opportunity to introduce Temp-Coat, the full contact insulation that provides you with more services and benefits than any other insulation on the market today. Temp-Coat is economical to use, very easy to apply, adheres to the surface that insulates up to 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 204 degrees centigrade, prevents condensation by providing a thermal barrier, and possibly more important, because it adheres to the surface, it aids in preventing corrosion under insulation. Temp-Coat is a liquid ceramic latex form of insulation. It insulates and performs as well for cold as it does for heat. Temp-Coat's ability to insulate is in the hollow ceramic beads which hold air and restricts the flow of air held in those hollow ceramic spheres. The spheres are held together with a very high quality acrylic latex binder, which is fortified with corrosion inhibitors and other vital ingredients which help the product stand up to many very harsh chemicals, salt, and the ultraviolet rays of the sun. Because Temp-Coat is filled with very hard, hollow ceramic beads, it does not degrade over time. Temp-Coat 101, Industrial, Marine, is designed for those tough industrial and marine jobs which require applications on temperatures which benefit from Temp-Coat's ability to provide insulation while it adheres to surfaces under 400 degrees Fahrenheit, plus some surfaces over 400 degrees, which require insulation but surface adherence is not a requirement. Temp-Coat 101 is highly resistant to corrosives and generally does not require jacketing. This product has hundreds of applications for hot, cold, thermoprotective, and general use, all from the same container. Temp-Coat Roofing and Siding is a long-time standard in the rooftop and siding aftermarket insulation business. Temp-Coat is simply rolled, brushed, or sprayed on under surfaces which require added insulation. Temp-Coat repairs and adds R value to existing insulation, which makes it easy to reduce escalating electricity bills and improve living and working conditions. Temp-Coat has hundreds, if not thousands, of uses. This full contact, lightweight insulation does motorhomes, century-old homes, bakery trucks, Coast Guard and marine vessels, cold and hot water pipes, as well as cryogenic service, military and government buildings and equipment, offshore quarters and equipment, ceiling tile, shipping containers, all kinds of things on motor vehicles, trains, planes, and much, much more. Products are sold throughout a network of distributors located in 30 states and 15 international locations. All of our distributors are trained to install the products and are prepared to offer instruction to your personnel or offer a quote on the application of Temp-Coat brand products. Call us for the name and phone number of the distributor nearest you. Given the opportunity, our distributors are prepared to show you how this amazing product can reduce your electrical consumption and create a much more favorable work and living environment for the commercial and residential user. Our people are also prepared to demonstrate the BTU savings and personnel protection in an industrial environment. We do this by use of a professionally designed demonstration which clearly shows the constant reduction in thermal conditions from radiant heat sources and from conductive heat sources. As actions speak louder than words, our trained personnel enjoy the opportunity of applying a test patch on a pipe, boiler, roof surface, or possibly a cryogenic line to show you the significant results which can be derived from this simple, clean, and fast process. A word about safety. As with any paint product, eye and breathing protection should be worn in close or interior working conditions. Care should be taken to protect skin from elongated contact with any paint product, and ventilation should be adequate for the area in which you are working. Temp-Coat has been thoroughly tested and is continually monitored for consistency, quality control, and chemical resistance to assure our commitment to provide you with the very best in ceramic insulation. Temp-Coat has undergone over 20 rigorous tests to assure a constant level of thermal conductivity and performance under the worst-case situations. Our quest continues to produce the very best product of this type that can possibly exist. We take pride in providing products which have been tested by independent labs. Temp-Coat is a latex-based product which is easy to work with and easy to clean up. There are a few points you should try to remember. Should you get Temp-Coat on something you do not want it on, use a damp cloth and remove it immediately. This includes clothing. Just dampen the spot immediately and it makes washing and cleanup a snap. Clean your tools, spray equipment, and work area continually while using and immediately after use. Temp-Coat is designed to be tough but resilient. If Temp-Coat dries in your equipment, it makes cleaning very time-consuming and difficult. If Temp-Coat does dry in your equipment, it may make it necessary to use a good grade of paint remover to soften the product for removal. Always run an adequate amount of water through your equipment and bleed the equipment before storage. Because this is a water-based product, a final rinse on airless spray equipment should be with a lubricant, a substance which will lubricate your lines, and remove excess water that can cause corrosion and pitting of internal parts. Mineral spirits or kerosene can be used for this purpose. This step does not apply to the quick gun cleanup. Temp-Coat has a very long shelf life when stored properly. When the job is completed, close lid tightly for storage. Temp-Coat is not a new product. It has been in industry for almost 10 years and found favor in the maritime industry before that. Temp-Coat has many advantages as an insulation other than those which have already been discussed. Of particular interest is that it can be applied over existing insulation for added protection. It contains no VOCs. It contains no heavy metals. It contains no chlorides, therefore it's an excellent insulation for stainless steel. Temp-Coat has a pH of 7 to 8. It can be applied to hot surfaces without the need for shutdown. It will not absorb moisture. Temp-Coat will not harbor mold, mildew, pathogens, rodents, or insects. It's easily removed for repairs and it's easily repairable. It conserves energy. There is no excessive waste with Temp-Coat as compared to many other forms of insulation. Jacketing is not required under most circumstances. In closing our presentation, we would like to show you a short film clip which has caused industry and maritime users to review the benefits of this new and improved form of insulation. The film clip was made in 1994 during experiments with Temp-Coat 101. Please note that the product was applied by brush long before the quick gun was developed. The steam pipe was operating at a temperature of 250 degrees Fahrenheit. When Temp-Coat was applied at a thickness of 100 mils, it brought the surface temperature of the pipe down to about 100 degrees. The fact that Temp-Coat sticks to the pipe, it insulates, helps to control corrosion under insulation, and lays the groundwork for easy, concise inspections. That's a 150-degree drop with less than 1/8 of an inch of product. Note the hand holding the pipe has as the parameter shows us the readings of both the temperature, the Temp-Coat insulation, and bare pipe. Similar results are expected in dealing with temperatures of up to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Temp-Coat functions just as well in controlling cryogenics and condensation. Hopefully this brief film will give you some insight into the functions of Temp-Coat, along with a description of how it's applied as well as its ease of use. Thank you for giving us this time to demonstrate the use and basic installation techniques used when applying Temp-Coat brand products. We here at Span World have enjoyed bringing you these products since 1990, and we want you to know that we are available to answer your questions when and where they may arise. Thank you for considering Temp-Coat brand products for your insulation needs.